Hey guys, one of the things I talk about in Make It Happen is the wake up call. Being at rock bottom, and I realized that a lot of times people find themselves at rock bottom and they don't even realize they're there because we spend so much time putting up this front, wanting everybody to think that we're okay, when inside we're really not. I know I did that. I hid behind so much when I was at rock bottom that the closest people in my life, my brother and sister, my mom and my pop, they didn't even know how bad off I was. I didn't want them to know. I was too proud. And I'm here to tell you, if you're dealing with something that's got you at your lowest of low, I mean, in a position that, you just have to fight every day to get out of bed. I know how that feels. I was there. I've been there before. I know how it feels to not like yourself at all, to pretty much just, I hated myself. I didn't want to get up out of bed every day. I didn't want to face the world. I would see my friends from across the room or coming my way, and I would get a big smile on my face like I was really happy to see them. But inside I was like, I just don't really want to talk to them right now because I'm so embarrassed of how I feel and how I look and where I'm at in my life. And I just want you to know, if you're feeling that right now, the number one thing that you can do is take control of the things that you can control. See, the things that were bothering me, that had me really at rock bottom, were things that were out of my control. I go into great detail in the book, and I hope you read the book, but I dealt with an injury that ended my career. It found me in a place that I was a single father at the time, and all my income got just wiped out. I was injured and, just mentally in the worst place of my life, and physically broken down. So I ended up at the very rock bottom. I pretty much lost everything, my house, my vehicle, all my friends, everything. I felt like my whole world was crumbling around. But there came a point when I had to realize that all those things that were bothering me, somebody else had control over. Just probably like with you, something that's bothering you at work, getting passed over for promotion, or somebody's mistreating you. You can't control that. Maybe a spouse or an ex-relationship or a friend or a former friend is talking bad about you, or got other people thinking bad things about you. You can't control that. When somebody cuts you off in traffic, you can't control that. But what you can control is you. You can control what you put in your mouth. You can control the activities that you participate in. You can start taking control of you. So when I did that, that's the biggest thing that came out of my transformation. The goals that I achieved and feeling better and looking better and thinking better about myself, that was great. But when I achieved the fact that I could take control over my life and realize that I could only control the things that I can control, things all around me started getting better. So we all know life ain't always sunshine and rainbows, and it'll beat you to your knees if you let it. Everybody knows I'm a big Rocky fan. That came out of Balboa, a little disclaimer there. But it's true. It's so true. You just can't stay down when you get knocked down, and you can't wallow. I wallowed. I wallowed in bitterness towards those people that were still continuing their career without me. I felt like all my friends moved on without me because they were all still out wrestling and doing the things that I was doing. They were out enjoying the life that I wanted. So I was bitter. I was angry. I was mad at the world. I was mad at myself. Don't be that way. Learn to take control of you. I have a saying, do you, and everybody else will enjoy what you're doing. It's just simple that if you take control of you and stop worrying about everybody else and start working on you, other doors will open for you. Other friendships will come along. Other opportunities will be there for you. But as long as you maintain that place of darkness and self-hatred and basically feeling sorry for yourself, I know I wasn't moving. I wasn't going anywhere. And I've been blessed since that day that I started making those changes, that doors closed and doors open for me. And it all boils down to believing in God, trusting in Him, and taking care of number one. We learned in the first grade, look out for number one. And that goes true here. Most of the things that bring us down, other people have some type of input over or some type of control in that situation. Most things that aggravate us and bring stress in our life aren't things that we do ourselves. So for me, what worked for me, and I hope this helps you, is if you're at that lowest, darkest place, number one, look up. Number two, start looking out for number one. And number three, reach out to somebody. Don't be embarrassed. Don't hide behind that. Don't lead to the worst place that you can think of going on your own. You know, find somebody that you can trust, that you can talk to. And if you don't have anybody else, please inbox me. I'll be glad to carry on the conversation with you and help you in any way I can. I'm truly passionate about helping other people achieve their goals and get out of dark places, because I was there and I do not like those places, and I do not like to see other people in them. So if I can help you in any way, please let me know. Please like and share this video. There may be somebody out there that's not following my channel or whatever, that may see it, that needs to hear what I'm saying. But please, please look out for number one, take care of yourself, and if you got goals, make it happen.